What's up, my people? This one's gonna feel a little bit different. I'm in the middle of a clean, which has been long overdue. But by that, I really mean cleaning up my act. As we know, life has a way of throwing challenges our way, which often derails us from our plans and our goals. I paused my YouTube channel due to personal tribulations, but I'm here today determined to bounce back. There are a few things that have failed me, or I've failed myself. But before I get into anything, this video is going to be about getting back on track after setbacks, and I'll be sharing with you my personal journey and basically where I'm at. One thing that I found hard to accept, but it's a natural part of life, is that setbacks happen. And it is hard to accept when things don't go according to your plan and to your goals. Let me just set this down because I have not been gymming as much. There's two things that I feel really failed me. Not planning far ahead enough, but also not reviewing my plan partway through. Plans don't need to be overly engineered. They just need to work for you. What works for me was a spreadsheet. Spreadsheets is something that I'm used to in a past life with data analytics. It's not complex at all. All I have is the week commencing on the left-hand side, days of the week at the top. And on set days, I write in exactly what I'm going to be doing for that week. So I will write in what I'm doing, week commencing 3rd of July throughout the week. Now, what didn't work for me was not planning far ahead enough. So I started out with 10 concepts in advance. Those 10 weeks flew by, and what I didn't plan for was A, how fast those weeks would go, but also I didn't review my plan halfway through. I also didn't account for was this thing called life. Life got in the way. I failed to adjust, and I got overwhelmed with the feeling of being behind, but also other stuff that life was throwing at me at the same time. I have now put some safeguards in place. No plan is bulletproof, but the more you can put into your plan, the more contingency that you can put in place, that you build a plan that can adjust as you go along, the better chance you stand to achieving your desired results. What I want to share with you as well is about developing a focused mindset and regaining that motivation. But before I do that, I'm going to switch it up because my battery is about to die. Sorry about that, just had to run upstairs to plug the camera in. Clearly didn't plan this. When faced with setbacks, it's common to feel demotivated and lose focus on your goals. Remind yourself why you started it in the first place. What is it that you wanted? What is your desired outcome? Picture that, and that could help re-motivate you. Something else that I can stress enough is practicing self-care. By self-care, I mean getting enough rest, eating well, exercising regularly. It's important for the mental health and your emotional well-being, and you just feel good afterwards. Taking care of your physical and mental health by planning these things in, especially if you're going to be planning your days. If you factor these in between the tasks that you want to complete, you will notice that you leave a lot less room for distractions. Another technique is by breaking down your larger tasks into smaller, more manageable milestones. By doing so, you can create a sense of accomplishment and progress, which will in turn fuel motivation. Consistent content creation requires a lot of planning. To begin, it's crucial to establish clear goals and priorities. Determine what types of content you want to create and set deadlines for each piece. Breaking down the content creation process into smaller, manageable tasks allows you to allocate time and resources efficiently. So just to bring that to life, Thursdays I'll write out my script, my video title and my video description. Sundays I will do the thumbnail and the filming. And Mondays I will edit. Everything's then pulled together, upload, and I'll schedule it to be posted later on in the week. Before we go any further, can I just say that the lighting in this video is not sexy. I'm just using this as a Falconized pocket light f7. Just got it propped up there. Consider time management techniques. Again, leaning on my past life in data analytics, I'm going to share two methods with you. One is called the Pomodoro technique and the other is called the Eisenhower matrix. The Pomodoro technique is where you focus on a specific task for a short burst followed by a break. Then you have the Eisenhower matrix where you segment your tasks into 4 quadrants. So you have your important and not important on one side, and across the top you have your urgent and not urgent. Let's make sure I'm in frame. Anything that is important and urgent, you do it. Anything that is important and not urgent, you decide when to do it, and this could be the gym. Anything that is not important but urgent, you delegate it, and this could be something like an invoice. Anything that is not important and not urgent, you delete it. Simple. The key thing here is structure. Having a schedule will allow you to allocate dedicated time slots for your content creation. So do what you need to do to protect the time that you put into your schedule. Just make sure you stick to your plan. Lastly, don't forget to review and reassess your time management strategies. What has worked well? What didn't? What could work better? This is an ongoing process and it will require continuous refinement. So don't forget to review your strategies often. The next thing I'm going to mention, I have spoken about before in a different video on goal setting, and if you want to find out a bit more, then it'll be in either one of these corners. I think it'll be that one. And it's about having an accountability partner. In a nutshell, it's someone that helps support you to maintain progress on a desired goal or to keep a commitment. So I'm just checking to see where we are, and I believe we are near the end. So I appreciate this is only a short video. However, if you have been feeling demotivated, if you've been feeling overwhelmed with your task, if you want to progress but you're not sure what direction to go in, or you don't have the support structure in place, then by all means reach out. We are here to help each other. If you have got some useful information, some useful tips that you wish to share, then please by all means do so. Drop a comment in the below. We are here to help each other and share the knowledge. If you have found this useful, then please like and consider subscribing. I'd like to build a community of helpful people sharing the knowledge and whatnot. I believe that brings us to the end of this video. So happy Wednesday, people. God bless, and I'll see you next week.